Yo, so I actually already recorded this video, but I had my heater on, so the audio was messed up, so I'm re-recording everything I said in that past video. But first thing I want to say is I appreciate you all for showing love to my Blue Marvel video. It's probably one of the best videos I've done. I've gotten a lot of subscribers from it. So if you're new here, I do Marvel and anime content. So I don't just do Marvel, I do a lot of geeky stuff, but I talk about current events with Marvel. Talk about current stuff with anime sometimes. I do anime, my thoughts on anime shows. So that's what I do. If you like that, continue to stay and shoot, share other people my YouTube as well. We also hit a milestone of 350 subscribers. We passed that, crushed that. I think when I posted that Blue Marvel video, we were like at 330 something. We're at 360 something right now. So I just want to say I appreciate everyone who subscribed to me because I'm getting subscribers from the video I posted a couple days ago with James Gunn. And we're going to be talking about Superman again right now. So it's going to be seeming like I'm beating a dead horse, but Superman and James Gunn is the main topic that's going on right now. And I do want to capitalize because I have some things I want to talk about as well. So that was my long intro. Without further ado, cue the regular intro.
It's a bird!
It's a plane!
It's a geek!
The Superman trailer was amazing, alright? You got me. You got me, buddy. I don't know if y'all expected me to hate the trailer because, like I said, there's a stigma on my channel that I hate James Gunn. I don't. I have faith in James Gunn. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I have faith in James Gunn and his DCU. Was I questionable with Creature Commandos? Yes, I was. All right, but that doesn't mean all my faith is lost for what he would do. This trailer, man, I feel like this trailer is what we want our Superman to be, what we want him to represent for people in America. We wanted a person who is lighthearted, who is calm, who is a representation of hope, representation of society. He seems like James Gunn is going the route where Superman will be way more humanized. Now, I don't want to go as far as to say this Superman will be portrayed as weaker than other Superman, but even the stuff like the first shot we get with him bleeding out his mouth, and we're going to see him be more human, I'm assuming, than see him like the god he's always been portrayed as. And that's always been the hard thing when tackling Superman, whether it be the comics himself, whether it be movies, whether it be video games. It's always, what can we do to make it seem like Superman is even being threatened? Superman, it's hard to even box with the dude. He's almost like a deity, a god. So I appreciate James Gunn saying, yo, this dude is going to be humanized. But I don't want him to take it too far. Crypto, I do want to say, Crypto looks amazing. Now, I wasn't a big fan of Crypto, mainly the breed that James Gunn went with. We should have seen a strong buff Crypto. But this goes again back to what I was saying. This looks like a dog a regular dude would have. The little dog. And he's cute, he's adorable, he's strong. Obviously, he came from Krypton. James Gunn, I am very interested in what you will do, but that's not automatically saying that this movie will be good. I predicted in my previous video where I was saying that James Gunn will overtake the MCU. I predicted that this Superman movie could do $1 billion. Now, I know y'all are probably looking at me crazy through the phone screen or TV screen. I feel like the base, right? The base for this movie should be $700 to $800 million, all right? $700 to $8 million. That's the bottom line it should do. I'm not gonna say if it does below that, it's a flop, but you have a Superman IP, you have James Gunn, who has a lot of fans. Those two should pair well. The only problem with, and I'll get to this in my next point, the only problem with this movie being successful would be the Snyder fans, all right? I don't know why we start to do this, but we're not gonna sit here and act like the DC fan base is not torn. You have the Snyder fans who think James Gunn is terrible, and Zack Snyder Superman can do no wrong, and there'll never be anything better than that. And then you have James Gunn fans who says Zack Snyder was trash, he was this, he was that. If you're asking what my take on it is, I just want to see something cool, all right? I want to see something good with a great story, and that's cool. I don't care who does it, all right? That's my take. But that'll be a problem with it potentially hitting that $1 billion mark. Now, if that movie is great, if that movie is extraordinary, it's going to hit $1 billion for sure. Side note, Marvel. Y'all better get on it. The time that I was talking about in that video I made 9 months ago is approaching fastly. The hype levels are very different right now. Marvel, y'all are down here. Nobody's looking for or checking for Fantastic Four. And Marvel has posted some posters and this and that. And the first look, Marvel, y'all gotta get it together. DC is running away with the hype right now. James Gunn is doing a great job of marketing this movie. Great job. The look up. Marvel, not saying we need to have a teaser trailer or something of our own. I'm not saying our. We should have something. Give us a hint at something, all right? Because right now, if you look at it from the casual perspective, Marvel is trash. Because casuals don't know the difference between Sony Marvel characters and MCU Marvel characters. So they're saying, dang, Craven, dang, Madam Web. Get it together, Marvel. Anyway, my last talking point. This is gonna be a very quick video I'm making right here. For the DC fans, right? And I mean the ultra DC fans. I assume y'all would want this franchise to grow. But little do you know, you will be the main thing that prevents it from growing. What do I mean? Going back to what I said, James Gunn, Zack Snyder, y'all are butting heads on social media all the time. Now, here's the thing. It's gonna happen with this first movie, and probably the second thing James Gunn does, and probably the third, but around that fourth thing, it'll start to pick up where everybody's aligned. Especially if everything before that was very, very good. But another thing that will kind of sway everything to where the Zack Snyder fans and the James Gunn fans are one, is if the casual audience comes in and say, you know what? This Superman movie was better than Man of Steel. If the casuals are saying that, Snyder fans. First of all, Snyder fans, why do y'all even exist? Man of Steel came out so dang long ago. We can't, Henry Cavill, woo. Bruh, no matter what, he was gonna be the last Superman, the last person to ever play Superman. Let's stop this notion that Henry Cavill is the only thing that ever can have the Superman costume on. I know we love to compare. Shoot, I made a couple of videos back in this summer comparing the two. We can't do it. We can't do it if we want that franchise to grow, if we want that franchise to beat Marvel. And you're probably thinking, well, it doesn't have to beat Marvel. Yeah, it does. Well, actually, no. It doesn't have to beat Marvel, but it does have to compete with Marvel. It has to compete. Fans of the DCU, fans of Snyder, fans of James Gunn, don't go into this movie if you're a James Gunn fan and the movie is objectively bad. Don't go into it sucking it off. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If the consensus around everyone, now you can think it's good, that's fine. Everybody has different how they do see art. But if the consensus objectively that this movie is bad, don't hype it up where it's the best thing ever and better than Man of Steel. And vice versa. Snyder fans, if everyone can clearly see that this movie is a great movie, don't go and down it because it's not Man of Steel. This is the first litmus test. I think that's the right term for that. I couldn't be wrong. This is the first test of the DC Universe fan base. One of the reasons why Marvel is how they are today is because the fan base is, for the most part, united. But they did start from ground zero. James Gunn is starting from ashes and starting to build something up. So it's gonna be a little harder for him. But it is possible for him to have that studio that's reputable and that's not laughed at like it was a couple years ago. But that's all I got for y'all. I want to make a slight announcement. I will not be posting any videos next week. I am going on a Christmas cruise, so I won't be posting any videos next week. So I'm hoping that the news next week isn't anything crazy. I hope everybody has a great Christmas, have a great New Year. I'm pretty sure I'll post before New Year. But if I don't, everybody have great holidays. Stay safe, stay blessed. If you love the video, like the video. If you don't love the video, slide the video. I'm on the road to 400 subscribers. I appreciate it. If you like my content, share my content. Without further ado, I'm out. Peace.